Some people are judged by who they are, others are judged by where they come from. This isn't just a story about love. It's a story about dignity. He came from a wealthy family, the kind of wealth that runs through generations. He lived a life of comfort that never had to ask for permission. She came from fields and seasons, from soil-stained hands and honest work. She came from a life where self-respect mattered more than anything else. They loved each other quietly. There was no drama, no grand promises shouted to the world. There was just understanding, just respect, a bond built on quiet moments and shared smiles. When he told his family about her, the response was cold. Not loud, not angry, just a quiet, firm rejection. She is not from our world, they said. This will not last. He tried again and again and again. He believed in their love, and he wanted his family to see the woman he saw. Finally, one day, his mother relented. "I want to meet her," she said. Relief washed over him. Hope, which had been fading, returned in a warm rush. He called the woman he loved, his voice full of excitement. "My mother wants to talk to you. Please be ready." She agreed, her voice calm and steady. The meeting was set at a simple hotel restaurant. It was clean, quiet, a neutral ground. She arrived early, taking a seat and sitting straight, her hands resting calmly in her lap. She waited. 1 hour passed, then another. The sun began its slow dip toward the horizon, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink. The golden light that filled the restaurant slowly turned into long, stretching shadows. Finally, the mother arrived. There was no smile on her face, no greeting offered. She sat down across from the young woman, and a heavy silence filled the space between them. The mother looked around the simple restaurant, a faint, almost imperceptible sneer on her lips. "Interesting choice," she said calmly, her voice dripping with unspoken judgment. As evening approached, the light in the room dimmed naturally. The lamps on the tables remained unlit. The woman remained respectful, her posture unchanged. "Please sit," she offered, though the mother was already seated. The mother's voice hardened. "Don't call me that." A pause hung in the air, thick and uncomfortable. "You already trapped my son. Now you're trying to impress me, too." The shadows in the room grew longer, deeper. "My son is innocent," the mother continued, her voice low and sharp. "He doesn't understand the tricks of women like you." The woman listened. She didn't interrupt. She simply met the older woman's gaze with a quiet strength. "What do you do for a living?" the mother asked, the question sounding more like an accusation. "I'm a teacher," she replied. A small, humorless laugh escaped the mother's lips. "A teacher? How unfortunate." She leaned back slightly. "And your parents?" "They are farmers." The mother smiled thinly, a victor's smile. "So this is your plan, to marry into a rich life, to escape your background." The restaurant felt darker now, the air heavier. A waiter passed their table but didn't stop, forgetting to turn on the small table lamp. Their corner of the room sank further into shadow, obscuring their faces. Then the mother leaned forward, her voice dropping to a conspiratorial whisper, each word carefully chosen to inflict maximum damage. "Do you know why my son likes you?" The woman stayed silent, waiting. "It's because you make him feel needed," the mother said, her voice laced with pity. "Men like that feeling. It makes them feel important, feel like a hero." She paused, letting the words sink in. "But my son is not strong. He cannot carry a life on his own. He needs a woman who can carry him. Someone from his world who understands the weight of our name." The cruel words hung in the darkness between them. For a moment, nothing happened. The silence was absolute. Then the young woman reached forward. Click. The small table lamp switched on, flooding their table with a warm, white light. Her face was calm, steady, and completely unshaken. The light illuminated the quiet dignity in her eyes. "He never carried me," she said, her voice quiet but firm, cutting through the silence. The mother was taken aback. "I walked beside him." She met the mother's eyes directly, her gaze unwavering. "I didn't see him through the lens of money. I saw him through respect. I saw him in the way he listened, not just to my words, but to my silences. I saw him in how he treated me when no one else was watching." Her voice never rose, never wavered. It was the sound of pure, unshakable conviction. If he were to lose everything tomorrow, if he became poor and had nothing to his name, I would still stand right beside him, because I don't love his wealth. I love his character." The mother blinked. She looked away, down at her hands, then back at the young woman. For the first time that evening, she had nothing to say. Her arsenal of judgment and condescension was empty. She had come armed for a battle of status, but she was met with a fortress of integrity. The meeting ended quietly. The young woman stood up, her movements graceful and deliberate. She gave a slight nod. "Thank you for your time." And then she walked away, leaving the mother sitting alone at the brightly lit table. The light stayed on, because dignity does not need anyone's approval to shine, and real love does not arrive with conditions or price tags. Life doesn't teach us through theories written in books. It teaches us through situations like these, in the quiet moments where our character is tested and our true worth is revealed not by what we have, but by who we are. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that explores the strength of the human spirit. We'll see you in the next one.